We've all been watching these movies on robots and how they make life easier. And off late, a ton of companies have started to showcase humanoid robots, Tesla being no different. What happened some time back was that 1X Technologies launched Neo, which supposedly costs only $20,000 to buy. The demo video, please look it up, is absolutely stunning. It's folding laundry, organizing your kitchen, loading your dishwasher, and looks like the future has finally arrived. But the tech reviewer MKBHD, who I follow, peeled the onion to see what's really going on underneath. And what we found behind those demos was that these robots were teleoperated, which means there was a human operator in another room wearing a VR set controlling the robot. And this was confirmed by the Wall Street Journal as well. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, if this is the future and you're showcasing it, you need to be closer to production ready than it's in bad taste, right? Here's where it gets interesting. The CEO was surprisingly honest about the fact that this happened, as he called it a social contract. If you're an early adopter, you're not just buying the robot, you're signing up for an experiment. And you're agreeing to let remote operators control Neo inside your home, gathering data so the AI can basically teach it to work autonomously. I have no problem with this, but be transparent upfront, right? I've seen countless launches in 2 years, right? And I'm uncomfortable with future selling. I think, if you don't have the product with you, then, you don't really have the right to basically tell people it's ready and then backtrack and say, hey, you know what, we're training it. Companies like Humane Pin, Rabbit are wanted these revolutionary promises, and then incomplete products were launched, and then, they've obviously flopped spectacularly. It'll be interesting to see how Optimus from Tesla really works. I'm looking forward to it because looks like they are getting closer and closer to something that actually resembles a robot that we all have seen and heard of, right? From a business perspective, I think what has happened in the case of 1X Technologies is you're asking someone to pay $20,000, but it's not for the product, it's for the data. You're being a data source, you're effectively paying to give your data away. At least with social media platforms, you're not paying anything. It's your browsing pattern, it's your digital footprint. I think we need to ask ourselves as leaders, what's the fine line between innovation and responsibility? Because guys, this is in bad taste. But it's going to become a very interesting space. Rumor has it that even Apple is going to get into robotics in a big way. So the next 5 to 10 years in this is going to be absolutely amazing.